Hi, this is Mark Roemke with Ninja Training TV. I have another great training drill for you today, and this is how to roll with a sword. It could be a hanbo, a lot of other things in your belt, and it's how to manage your equipment. So, a lot of people start to think of rolling and they'll have a weapon with them. One of the perfect ways to do it is pull it out of your gear, do your roll, and then you can put it back in. Of course, that makes a lot of sense, but you don't always have that much time in order to do that. So most of the people wear the sword on the left side of their hip. What I want to do is I want to think about rolling over the sword. So if I can put it in a mid position here and go over it this way, it makes a lot of sense because it won't hit the ground and be in the way and clunk. If I take a step forward and I'm going to roll on my left side, I can use my left arm that's already holding onto the tsuba and managing the sword from flying out of the saya. And I'm going to use my right hand, and then I'm going to come forward here, get a touch, and I go right over. So that protects the sword from getting damaged and hitting the ground heavy. Another way that I could do this one is if I'm going to go on the right side now, not the left side, as I come forward, I can pull the sword out of the belt so that it's almost all the way out, but there's still a little bit left to it, and I can hold it to the side. This way I can get my touch, do the roll, and it slides back into my belt super easy. So this is kind of like weapons management 101. I don't want to pull it out too soon, so as I'm going down to do my roll, it would come out and then go back in. So it's kind of a natural way. Then on the left side, I would tuck it, do the roll, come back in and be ready to go for whatever I'm doing with that. This exact same thing happens with the back roll now. So if I'm going to roll left side back, as I take my knee or come down in my roll position, I bring the sword across my body so that I can kick over the top and it doesn't even touch the ground. If I'm going the opposite one, I'm going to go over the right side. I pull the sword out as I come down so that it's almost all the way out of my belt. I do my roll and I come right back into it. So if you're kicking your feet out, the other way of doing the back roll, instead of doing the kneel down technique, you just pull it out on your way down, on either side, come right over. So this is forward and backward roll, and the theory behind having this in the middle and going over the top of it is really good. It works for forward and for backward. And then pulling out the sword and managing it where it doesn't come out of the belt all the way, but I'm able to direct it, move it around. This is also really good. So you can add these into forward, into backward roll, dive rolls, the whole thing. So the sword doesn't always have to come out of the belt in order for you to do those rolls and to use it for the maintenance of how I control this weapon and where I'm going to move it for tactile touch. So this is another great training tip for you guys today with the sword. A lot of people are like, how do you roll with the sword in your belt? Now you know, you've got it, and you can apply it to all the different rolls. So if you like this training and you would like to see more little training tips, check out the white belt to black belt set that we have and all of the other training videos as well. Follow the link up here in the corner, subscribe, and hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for following us, and have a great day.